Hello, this is Dr. Leo Kormanik with Running Rehab. Basically today I'm going to show you how to do cupping for plantar fasciitis. So basically plantar fasciitis can have all sorts of different appearances, right? So you can get the pain directly on the tendon, right through there. You can get the pain in the actual heel through here, which is basically called fat pad syndrome or plantar fasciitis, kind of like that feeds into the plantar fasciopathy phase. You can get the pain kind of through the arch of the foot, but it's just kind of in general was what we're working on here. One of the big causes of plantar fasciitis is stiffness within the big toe. So if the big toe is stiff from here to here, it'll overload the tendon. So one of the ways we're going to get it to release is actually loosening up things near the tendon, but also getting the range of motion in the big toe. First, what you're going to do is you're going to use like a baseball or even a golf ball to get in on the tight spots and hold dead pressure on it. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to apply dead pressure right on where the pain is and hold that for 2 minutes, okay? Just dead pressure on it, just really good intense pressure right on that spot. And then what that'll do when you hold pressure on that spot, that'll bring a lot of blood flow to the area and get it ready to warm up. So after you have done that, after you have released the most sore spot, then what you'll do, you'll take your cups, you'll go start with your larger cups, and I'll make an attachment for what cupping set to use. And basically you're just gonna sort of fill up a couple pumps right through the arch, and then just sort of work through the tight areas of the arch, okay? So once you get the cup on there, you're basically going to just pull your toe through a range of motion here to stretch that arch with it, okay? And it could be a little tender for sure, but you're gonna kind of just go from the big toe down to the heel, just loosening up all these tight areas, okay? Now this is, again, gonna be a little bit tender, but you don't have to keep the cups on there long. You're mostly worried about the motion, not necessarily the length of time of the cup. So again, just a couple different movements with a couple different pumps. It should be a healthy amount of tension in there, but not unbearable. And then when you actually get down to the heel itself, if you actually have pain back this far, then you can keep these cups on a little bit longer. And when that's the case, what you want to do is you want to work through a little bit more mobile motion through the whole ankle. So you're going to take the whole foot and mobilize it like that while the cup is on there, okay? So that way you're getting the full pull from the Achilles and the calf all the way down through the foot. So again, that was right on the heel. So I can do a little bit of motion with the big toe, or if we're directly in the heel, then I'm gonna go all the way through like that. And then you'll feel the pull all the way through, okay? Now, you'll basically, in an area, you're gonna work this probably, you know, if you have it really bad, probably every other day. I probably wouldn't go every day cupping it. You want to spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes cupping the foot a day. It would be best if you would do it after you exercise. That way the foot is nice and warmed up. So if you can't run or walk, then bike a little bit, elliptical, then do the cupping afterwards, so that way you have a lot of blood flow to the area and get that release all through there. So what I'm going to start doing now is starting to work up into the ridge right here, which is a little bit more of a tender spot. It's what we call the tarsal tunnel, analogous to the carpal tunnel of the wrist. And basically this area, what we're trying to do is get that nerve to let go as it passes through here. So basically there's a big fat nerve that comes out of the calf, goes down into the bottom of the foot, and can supply a lot of the irritation in plantar fasciitis. So if we work hard to get that nerve loose through here, we can oftentimes release the pressure right on it. So again, once you pump up the spot, basically you're just going to work through the ankle. You'll get that a lot of popping off. You can keep the head of the gun on the cup so that way it doesn't pop off, and you're just sort of guiding through a range of motion here. So basically I'm motioning the big toe, dragging the actual plantar fascia through, but also moving my ankle up into what's called dorsiflexion, or bringing your toes to your shin. And then you'll get a nice, solid, beautiful release right on that spot. that'll let you know that you've freed up the nerve right through there. So again, about 5 to 10 minutes worth. You're going to sort of work through the whole foot, get that whole release. Again, focusing on the big toe, focusing on the ankle motion. And if you did this every other day, after you worked out, you're going to get a really, really good release, and you're going to definitely overcome plantar fasciitis much quicker than if you didn't do it. Thank you.